yo. What's Papino? What's Papino? What's goody, man? What's good, man? Um, I had to switch this up today because I was thinking about something heavy, and in the mix of me thinking about something heavy, um, I see there's a situation with Tamir, Mayor Rice and Tamika Mallory. I don't know her personally, but I moved her twice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her personally, like, yeah, I know Tamika Mallory, but I moved her twice. At the end of the day, the revolution is profitable, man. It's been profitable for as long after the '60s. It's become a profitable thing. It's become a profit that Rodney King gets beat on it. Then we have a bunch of revolutionaries out there, a lot of activists, a lot of our activists that get out there. They get the lawyers lined up, and there's money involved. No, nobody's gonna be out there marching and tearing down buildings and blowing things up for free. As in on the forefront, as in the people that's organizing these groups. They're not telling them get busy, but let me tell you something, man. They just gave Mr. Floyd's family $27 million. So even win, lose, or draw, they don't want their city burned down with a bad decision. You understand what I'm saying? They're avoiding it by here. Take this 27 million, and so now the state of Minnesota, is not responsible for whatever verdict that jury makes if they go with the police. Yo, we got to be mindful of this, man. The revolution is for sale, and we have the people that do hop on these ambulances, and they get out there and they fight a good fight. They do it for the people, man. But it's profitable. And when somebody sits back and probably say like, yo, I do it for the love of my people, but what comes with this is benefits, then you have to respect it. And a lot of people should respect it. By the time it's popping, it's just the same thing with the homies. The same thing, anything that's gang related, right? You get guys that got platforms that'll bring the homies on to talk about the homie stuff, right? But then what happens is the 550s, the neutrals, they'll benefit where you'll have the homies arguing because now it boils down to real and fake. What's real information, what's fake information. And that's what I mean about is the revolution. It's the revolution for sale. Now it is for sale, So a lot of things didn't pass, but a lot of things I think didn't fail. Like me and wifey had a conversation today about what's the thing? The Mike Brown situation. I feel, even though we may have had Black Lives Matter out already or doing what they was doing, but that was the spark that hit it off. That was their spark. That was that one publicity stunt that they needed to take it to the top. And it worked. Not say stunt, but it worked. It worked for them. Now BLM is worth millions of dollars. Billions of dollars. They're getting donations all over the world. They don't say because then after that, they begin to fight these good fights and putting these groups together, getting the people together. And they talking that good word because they're making money off of this. It's profitable. Don't ever think that the African-American culture is not profitable. It definitely is. In New York City, where they have charter schools in a lot of urban areas, there's one lady, I don't know if she still has it, it's a female. She's not of our culture, but she has majority of those schools in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? And she's exactly in the building. So we gotta have this conversation, man, because just like mass incarceration was profitable, now the revolution is more profitable. You know what I'm saying? These are the stances that we've come through. The positions that we take. So what I'll say is, let's be more mindful of. Let's be more mindful of. Look at down Bronx is popping. Many time gangsters in the building. What's your jacket podcast in the building now? Because we had this conversation, man. I know this is different from what I've been putting out there. Just check out all the content. I got the interview with Man Do, but we got to talk about the revolution, man. I see what my son is doing out there, and it's nothing wrong with him saying I'm not a part of Black Lives Matter, but you're taking time from your family to fight a revolution for another family that's gonna get money down the line. So we have to be mindful of the business aspect of this. See, It's just like I remember in the Bronx in the hospital, right? There used to be lawyers that should sit outside St. Barnabas Hospital. Lawyers. Or certain nurses and will have lawyers, or doctors have lawyers on deck for when somebody got shot, they came to the hospital. Boom. They got them on deck for that one mistake. Remember that was a big thing in New York City when you had when you had those lawyers that was on deck to sue the hospital for all type of malpractice issues. You know what I'm saying? And this was the 90s. I believe one of the hospitals was St. Barnabas because my cousin was a resident doctor there at that time. Definitely shout out to my cousin, man. He a doctor, 2 years older than me. He a doctor, man. Came out of Wagner Projects, too. You know what I'm saying? In East Harlem. Shout out to the whole East Harlem, man. Man, oh man, you know what I'm saying? So it is profitable. George Floyd family got 27 million. You know, the Brown family got some million. So it becomes profitable when you're on the front line. See, we used to have Al Sharpton, but Al Sharpton he does a great job getting the word out and fighting on the front lines. But Al Sharpton, they have not let him get over. A generation has not forgave him for Tawana Brawley's situation. Not because of Tawana lied in their head. It's just that I think a cop killed himself, allegedly, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is serious, man. When we think about, are we for sale? Is the Black Revolution for sale? You know what I'm saying? It seems that way, man. I mean, it's profitable. So now, we know that it's systematic. It's systematic. You know that I hate to use that word racism, but systematic racism. You get that with the police, because why wouldn't it be that way? Why? You know what I'm saying? Because why wouldn't you assume that the police departments will change when there's generations and generations of just cops that their whole purpose is certain situations? You know what I'm saying? So it's that's just the only way to clean that up. You gotta flush out 2 generations with the police of bad cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been going through this since the 70s. What's that? The precinct in Bed-Stuy when they was drunk and he violated somebody and he was putting a broom up somebody. You know what I'm saying? When they shot something in the Bronx. I mean, there's so many issues. Eleanor Bumpers when he knocked through the wrong door and slains her. You know what I'm saying? And that's still to get the money. So if you jump on the front lines, some good families that donate. Hey, I'm gonna give you $2-3 million because you was out there fighting a good fight for me. It's become that's the new hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get caught up in this new hustle. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to know something different because I've been doing the Billies and none of that. So I'm on TV, get in tune with him. He's doing the court cases. That's just one. The second thing, this is just part one, man, because we have to understand when I see the My Sons arguing or coming up, come on, bro, it's all the business, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not spending your own resources just just that somebody can get justice. It's not justice. It's just to put enough pressure so that these cities, states, and counties are settled out of court, man. You know what I'm saying? Are settled out of court, man. So let's stop with because now, like you said, you want to inspire the youth. We don't want to be schemish. We want to treat the youth as. We want you to be straightforward. No more shenanigans. No more getting behind it. No more secret agendas. Because that's what closed the doors for us. That mentality, secret agendas, and because it doesn't make sense. So my son and Tamir, you're flying across the country, marching for 28 days, so somebody else can get $27 million, and you just get 100,000 more followers on IG. That doesn't make sense, man. They say, yo, listen, I do it because it's a business, but I do it for my people. I don't have to put my life on the line. If you choose to donate to me, just like this YouTube thing, if you choose to donate to me, that's okay. Let's stop using big words and trying to be articulate and be smart, man, because you're fooling another generation. Y'all fail to realize that. Other generations sitting there going, oh, so that's what it's about. It's about begging for no money because he just went outside for this. He was out there marching for 30 days. He was marching for 30 days. He did it for no money. So this is what it caused. We revolutionaries. Come on, man. It's a business, man. It's just a goddamn business. When are y'all gonna get this? Like, stop. Just keep it funky, man. Stop. Yo, I know that I hate because you're not teaching people what reality is. Pressure bust pipes, right? So if you're police and you bust me over the head 8, 9 times and somebody records it, right? I want some attention. The right people, y'all can get the people attention. This is what your agenda is. These are our agenda. Now, we may not ask no money up front, or maybe this is what the ploy is. Some people might go call such and such, but it's going to cost. That's what the mob do, right? Remember the mob did the coalition? Oh, shit. GT Master, big up, big up. Salute to the $50 drop. You heard? For GT Master in the building. This is for real, man. What you think the mob created the coalition for no reason at all? It was profitable. And we no bears feed the wolves. We in the building. The wolves is in the building. Shout out to the $5. Don't say the $5 drop. You heard? Because we're gonna stop playing the charades and the shenanigans. And they did it for the cause. It's not for the cause. The new coalition is the civil rights movement, man. That's the new coalition. Now that's big business. I see it's big business. You know what I'm saying? 27 million here. How much Eric Gartner got, man? He rest in peace. Boom. This has become big business. So, race thing, it's not a race-based thing. I'm just talking to my people, man. Let's stop. Let's just keep it funky, right? Now, I can sit somebody down and go, let me interview you, homie. And he'll tell me no, because if I go, to, a neutral source that he think it'll be a better win, right? And sometimes it do. But they're not doing, they say, I did it for the love of the culture. No, they're doing it for the love of the money. Because if you do it right, you edit it right, you get enough views, you're going to get a check. Us as people, man, hate is profitable. Hate leads to the revolution, which becomes profitable. Everybody don't hate. Everybody don't. That's just something that we allow people to say. Some people don't like people. Some people got bad tempers. Some people are bug outs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is about, man. And to be cool and be down, we as a people, man, there's all of us. Let's teach our kids not history. Let's teach our kids where we came from and where we at now. Let's try that, man. I had a young boy ask me today. He said, yo, Zeke, man, you from New York, I'm here from St. Louis. Like, what's the difference? Like, I hate this place. What would make you come from New York to St. Louis? I said, you know why? Black coffee. And I said, you know why? Because if I can make it in New York, I can make it anywhere, man. I'm doing the right thing. I'm not on the block. Black coffee says something that's great. What's up? Garden State's in the building. Garden State's in the building. Shout out to my man J.E. Moneybags. What's your Jackin' podcast? This show is an appreciation to Eleanor Bumpers. If you don't know who Eleanor Bumpers is, I want you to go see the movie Do the Right Thing. Eleanor Bumpers. You know what I'm saying? That's who this show's a dedication of. Shout out to Southern Belle. You know what I'm saying? Garden State's in the building. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Black Corporate says we shouldn't be profitable off the road, especially if nothing's working. Exactly. Nothing works. But it's profitable because these cities don't want to be burned down. Businesses. Once you start affecting big business, then it becomes profitable. So even though the laws don't change, and it still might seem the same, right? Even though the laws may seem the same, but There's a settlement somewhere working out. And that's where it works out at, right? Strategic strategy, right? Okay, I need him to get him there. I need them there for that. For the streets, I am. What you think? All this is for free? If we put enough, it's just what happened with the George Floyd thing, is that it won't do the right thing in every city because people are fed up. Midwest, you know what I'm saying? Because in the Midwest, a lot of them go back to the slavery days where their grandmother really ran from. Their great grandmother came from Mississippi and settled out here to escape the dirty South. You know what I'm saying? The slave states. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more different with them. So they just fed up in general. You know what I'm saying? You understand? They just show so the Midwest, it's a different type of hate. I'm from New York. My family come from the West Indies, you know what I'm saying? One side of it. The other half is my pops, the Alabama side. He got the dirty South for him. When my father left Alabama, he escaped Alabama to get to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't I'm chilling. There was nothing in Alabama for him. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Pop Duke, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand, man, the revolution is for sale. And it's funny, but one thing that I can say that has happened is a little bit of fear make people think. And now a lot of people are thinking how they treat other people. Because you never know when somebody will tick. You understand what I'm saying? Let's be real. Let's keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? Let's learn. Learn how to. I can't talk to you the way I talk to my man in the building. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm 47, maybe I can learn something new. I don't gotta listen to Pop Smoke to feel like that's the only way I can communicate with the youth. I'm a parent, so I gotta talk to the youth as a parent. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you're not a parent, then you will never understand this conversation. And we get it. There's a difference between a parent and a big homie. You got some guys that are great big homies, but suck as parents. So you got some guys as parents that suck as big homies. That's just how life goes, man. If you never had the experience of being a parent, how the hell you can tell somebody else to be a parent if you never had a chance to be a parent? If you didn't wake up in the morning and change Pampers, if you never had to work every day to make sure she had Pampers, she had Silimac, she had, you know what I'm saying? My family's in the Bahamas. Cat Island. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't even know our history. One thing, I'm not gonna lie to you, talking to a lot of these guys in the Midwest, they know a lot about their southern traits. Like, yeah, my grandmother's from Mississippi, and they're from this town, and boom, 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 and they were slaves, and they came over here to Arkansas, and they're from Arkansas, and you hear that, like, they may not know actually what part of Africa their family came from, because I'm pretty sure nobody knew what part of Africa they was in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was going, I'm in South Africa in 200 AD. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So this is, but I have to switch it up, man, because I said, you know what, man? I want the minds to think. When we get the minds to think, it's a great thing. Even if you think I'm wrong, it can create a conversation on those corners today. It can create a conversation at work today. You understand what I'm saying? Like I told you, we're restoring the feelings, man. We're restoring the feelings, man. Now, you know what I like? Good example of restoring the feelings. Everything ain't got to be tough. Charlamagne the God, out of all that, because I listen to all that hip-hop, that hip-hop, all that hip-hop stuff. But one thing I'm going to say, Charlamagne the God, grown man, is going to ask Jim Jones, yo, man, you the nicest, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the best thing coming out of New York the last 2-3 summers. You know what's a great response by Jim Jones? Yo, listen, man, I'm not trying to get jumped by the young boys. And what he's trying to tell him is, yo, boy, this is young cats. You know what I'm saying? They getting busy. Like, don't put me to say something like I'm cocky, like, yeah, I am the best one, and then that shots at me all day. Come on, man. But why put me in that position? Because we're on the radio, and you feel I need to go viral. Viral questions. Come on, man. That's what dudes do. They still bait each other to this day. Why? Why do we bait black on black crime every day? Why? Not even black on black crime. Black crime. Why put us in situations that have us beefing with each other all day? You hear me? Why? Why ask me something stupid? You can ask me anything else in the world. Ask me anything else in the world. Yo, what you got planned for the youth? Nobody never asked Jim Jones that. Yo, Jimmy, what are you doing for the kids? Well, I donated to a turkey drive. I own a football team. I'm hiring a lot of minorities and females. I'm donating money to the charter school. Nobody never asked Jim Jones these questions. Everybody want to know what's up with the homies. Yo, that album you made was hot. I see you in the video with 30 grown men that was cheerleading you. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Never asked him about him. But definitely shout out to Jim Jones for that response, man. Because he's humble. 10 years ago, he might have been like, man, I'm the hottest guy coming out of New York. Why? But back to the question, man. The revolution is profitable. You put enough pressure, a method change with the way the last revolution came, because in the Midwest, they're fed up anyway. We get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised what happened in Minnesota. I'm not surprised what happened in Detroit. They're fed up, man. You know what I'm saying? They fed up. Now, back to my song. Stop writing 20-page letters that don't make sense, man. Just go, yo, listen, they called us for a reason. If they choose to donate to us, I appreciate it. But you know, I am taking time out my life to do this. I could get killed. I could go to jail. That's it. But do I look to get something in return? Well, what we're doing is we're creating something, right? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're creating something that's gonna grab their attention. Who would have thought they were firebombing and all type of stuff? Now look, vice versa. A bunch of professionals rushed the White House and everything done changed. Washington, D.C. looks like Cambodia right now. You know what I'm saying? So you see how the times change. But these guys was cops, some was lawyers, some was doctors. These guys were professionals that were up in that White House because they're all fed up. Because you got malicious. So you got some that I just love this country. So you got a lot of people that's not really with the Confederacy, but they have that same government ideals. I don't want to pay taxes. Stay off my land. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You know that they have the same, the same scientific logic, as y'all say, you learn these words, but with Brooklyn cats. Scientific logic, garments. First time I ever heard garments was from Brooklyn cats, you know what I'm saying? So certain words I'm using might be what I learned in my Brooklyn dictionary, you know what I'm saying? But I have to get across to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Willie Calhoun on that dope video he made yesterday. So now we're gonna get to the get down. And that's it, man. Do I feel, like me and Wife had a conversation, Wifey was like, yo, I don't feel like they owe my Brown family nothing. They was out there. I said, listen, when something sparks because of you, when something sparks because of this action, y'all are worth close to over $1 billion. The government then made y'all tax-free. Think I'm stupid? Let me tell you about, you know what I'm saying? We learned that process doing Farrakhan. Farrakhan is a smart man, right? He stopped calling the enemy, and what happened? the NOI is tax-exempt. That means for every newspaper sold, he ain't got to pay a bunch of taxes. Smart man, right? I'ma still dish y'all, but I'm not gonna go full force on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these movements is all about, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole goal is now let's just say, check that, if Black Lives Matter is a tax-exempt organization and they're worth $1 billion. That's $1 billion of no taxes they gotta pay when they spend their money. Now, if you ever dealt with organizations that dealt with tax-exempt, they give you papers and you get to purchase as many items as you want, and you put that tax-exempt number in. I know I'm a little loco. I just say, Zeke is slow. I don't use the articulate words out of General Torso chicken. I never, you know what I'm saying? But I've been around. I've been outside. I understand. a little bit about business. I was a supervisor before, so I had to understand what tax-exempt was. I had a conversation with one of the guys that was running the Urban League of Albany in the 90s. He's breaking stuff down because I didn't know. I said, no, what's the tax-exempt thing? There's certain things that you can buy. I'll give you this paper, and I can purchase this without the taxes. Kinko Roman was popping. Shout out to all my Crips out there. Was crackino. So I began to learn that. So a lot of these mighty organizations that you'll see, their whole goal is to get like the church. Is to get like the church. Thank you, limes over lemons. Is to get like the church, tax exempt. Why do you think they ask all those donations for? It's all tax exempt. You know what I'm saying? So now if your local church got $5 million in the bank and your pastor decides to go, I'm going to buy a BMW in the name of the church. He ain't got to pay no taxes on that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's the hustle's the hustle. You just can't be out hustled. Do I believe like I said, do I believe Black Lives Matter owe Mike Brown family money? Of course. You ain't gonna give him 27 million, but here, take this 10. Because of your son, we took whatever we took. You know what I'm saying? Debbie shouts, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the donations this afternoon, man. $59. I appreciate that, bro. Because at some point, man, a spade is a spade. Like, come on, stop that. Like when I see that and I see the letters and I see the back and forth, they say, you know what, Tamir, you right. You know what I'm saying? You right. You know what I'm saying? We went out there for the whole purpose of hopefully somebody get pissed off or something, I get $1 out the deal. You know what I'm saying? You on the front lines, yeah? Because you can't, because you're not gonna waste your own money and your own resources. You could potentially go to jail, right? Anything can happen. They go, nah, I just did it for the cause. Oh, but she just settled for, let's just say she settled for 30 million. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole purpose of the pressure, right? Pressure busts pipes. We learned that on the block, right? What you learn on the block when you want to take the block? The only way to make them leave, somebody got to get hurt. We have to start robbing cats. We do it every day. Eventually, they're gonna leave. And what happens? That's what you did. You got rid of your opposition by pressure bust pipes. The block don't change, right? It's just the face changed. Okay, we're gonna respect this. Either you're gonna get down or lay down. Those are the rules of engagement in the 90s. I don't know why y'all letting some fool that. Come on, I'm not even calling him a fool, man. But stop with the 2 for 5 jail. Just be honest. Listen. I do it for the cause. I got a movement. But you know what I'm saying? It costs. Let's be real. Now, if y'all choose to call me to be out there in March, it's all good. Because now it's looking silly now. Who remembers the thing? It's a shakedown record at this point, bro. You what? Let me tell you something. The state of Minnesota, right? Basically settled with the Floyd family. Rest in peace, George Floyd. That man was not meant to die, bro. For $20 in his life, right? He died over $20 in his life. He deserved a whole lot more. 27 million. God forbid they find that cop not guilty. We did our part. We did our part. Definitely Frank Luciano. This is the talk you really want me to have. You know what I'm saying? We did our part. That's what the state's gonna say. Yo, we did our part. We're gonna be 27 million. So then what happens is just like good old Rodney King. Yo, why we all can't get along? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I mean? This is real, man. And this is we as a people, as a culture, man. We gotta understand this is keeping funky, bro. Listen, I'm doing this for my people, but it has to be a profit here. The only reason why Brother Al wasn't on the front lines with them because Brother Al has gotten a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? The world has not forgiven him for Tawana Brawley. For those that was out, y'all know who, if y'all a little younger, y'all can Google this, Tawana Brawley. He just not having, they haven't, that age group But I mean that age group, right? I was talking to J.E. Moneybags yesterday, right? And he had to get a blueprint. He got a blueprint done. Cost him like 4 racks for his house because he wants to add on something in his backyard. He had to go see some guy in the zoning board, right? He goes, Zeke, the guy I gotta go see is like 80 years old, Zeke. So what you see what I'm trying to tell you? The people that's in control, the guys like 80 years old that has to okay you to get an addition to your house. So these are the people that's in control. The people that's in control are still the old school people. It hasn't turned around to the newer generation in certain municipalities. That's how you want to say it. So, you know what I'm saying? This is business, right? Now, my man, J.E. Moneybags, I see, J.E., what happened? Something with the city and the zoning and this and the third. I had to get somebody to make a blueprint for me, see? You know what I'm saying? Now, Chad, he good, Jeremy, he good, Jeremy, he good, he's good. Yeah, he good. He good, Jeremy, he good. You know what I'm saying? We in a good place, man. Us as the people, man. It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing as a good example. Another conversation I was having with wife. Wifey seen something in somebody's comment section where it said, "Why do most gang members, they force a lifestyle on females?" Like, you know what I'm saying? And she seen this, she's asking me, and I said, you know, this let's say I can say, I said, you know what, man? In all reality, right? Our queens are our queens, right? Young, yeah, it happens because I'm blood and I'm 20. My girl, she's the ruby red. It's cute. It's street. Just like if I was getting money and my girl, you bag up with me. It's cute. But once you like 30 and 35, man, you don't want to have a normal household. Like, you don't really want to have a normal household. You don't want to go home and be able to eat and take your foot off and have a queen at home. You know what I'm saying? A beautiful queen that's going to help you succeed in life. You know what I'm saying? Why must we attach ourselves to these tags and these gangs, or these organizations, or these street blocks, knowing that at any given time it can take us away from that, and we could be sitting in somebody's penitentiary, and now, other than our kids, we become the new baby that's locked up, a fatherless child in the world of in the words of Ghostface Killer. If we hated our pops, and most of our pops didn't go to jail. Imagine our kids when we was going to jail. Most of us, my generation, be like, yo, fuck my father. Our father just wasn't coming around, but that motherfucker was in the street. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He was working somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Something, you know what I mean? But there's a generation of the fatherless child, the mass incarceration era, right? Now, for all y'all who may not know or may not understand about the fatherless child generation is, it was over $1 billion made, Department of Corrections in New York State. I don't know about any place else. I can only talk about my state. Like I told you, man, when they sit at the round table and they speak amongst how we're gonna create some money, they always go back to the ghettos and to the hoods. It doesn't matter what ghetto or hood you from. It's time for us to put pressure on in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Frank, remember that? You know what? He hit it on the nose. And that's just it. They're like, yo, yeah, we're a business. We're a business. If there's an issue with the African Americans because we have influence and it's police brutality, we're there for profit. We're a profitable non-profit organization. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for the donation, but I'm not stupid. You think when these lawyers come in, They don't put the game plan together. You don't think they sit down and go, we're gonna have to apply some pressure, so we gotta make some calls around here. Okay, let's get the BLM. We need them because they're like, it's a diverse group, so we need them. BLM is a diverse group, so it's not an all black thing. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not all African Americans, it's not all Puerto Ricans. So it works out. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody part of the whole BLM. Then we gotta call them. We gotta call the rapper because he's gonna get the streets in tune. You know what I'm saying? You know, we do got to call Tamika Mallory because she did had the women's movement. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, got to get her involved. That's a diverse group. Her following is the same following that Oprah Winfrey had. You know, the soccer moms. You know what I'm saying? That women's group, whatever they call it, the women's march, or whatever that case is. So now you get all of them involved plus 2 other good names. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? What happens? Then you get the rebel groups who's going, listen, you know, we coming out looting. You get the looters. No, the looters is everywhere. Oh, we gonna go. COVID. It's COVID. You know what I'm saying? People were mad. What I'm gonna say is, man, yeah, free cash. Now, yeah, it's crazy, bro. He should just left the gang alone. It was so easy. Leave gang alone. That's all Castro had to do is leave it alone, bro. But again, you want to be attached to these labels because you think the labels are going to help your career out. It's going to keep you street. You believe that it's going to keep you street. If I keep this label on me, it's going to keep me on the block. Like Chris Brown, you was doing great. Then all of a sudden I turned around, Chris Brown want to be blood. He's dancing around with a bunch of bloods, tight, with spandex jeans on, with bandanas on his head. I didn't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because now you want to be street. Soldier boy in the world. That nigga's 2 seconds will look like E.T. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yo blood. Why must you try to attach yourself to these scenes? It's crazy. And then when y'all get jammed up for being stupid, because now you gotta act like gang members, you know what I'm saying? It goes wrong. Cash should have left that shit alone, bro. Casanova should have left that gang alone. I'd be like, man, listen, I'm getting to the bag. I love you niggas. I throw a red flag off for the cause, but I gotta detach. Even if I get my big homie 30,000, 40,000 head piece of the guards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So there's no bad blood between me and you, but I can't, because there's no way that I can exist and you got 80 other sets that's losing their mind allegedly. I can't control that. So even though me and you, because now what happens is me wanting to be the good soldier and the good leader, I'm going to put myself in positions. You're going to call me to call other dudes. You're going to call me to have him pull up on him. So now I'm the rapper. I'm the guy trying to get the bag, but I'm still your little homie. And you're going to treat me as such. You're going to remind me every time you call me, yo, I need $50. Yo, go call such and such. Yo, go get something punched in the face. So why be gay? Yo, try being yourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Why be gay? Somebody please tell me why. You know what I'm saying? Now he upset, nobody looking out for him. You tweeting tweets. Yo, what you thought was gonna come from that? You was the bag to some people. Your management have some money, but they're not trying to touch. They're not trying to get next to you. They're not trying to send a Western Union or MoneyGram and they name to you. They're not trying to put their people in that situation. Like, nah, son will be all right. You know how that game go, man, the feds, man? You know how that shit go? Y'all know, don't call my phone. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Salute. See, y'all seen Belly and thought that was a game, right? That was some real shit that happened with some Brooklyn cats, though. That's why it was crazy when he had it in Belly. I remember when that shit happened. This guy got locked up. The rule was, he said, my man was telling me a story about some niggas that had caught a Fed charge out of town somewhere, whatever the case may be. The rule was, if we get caught, don't call me from the county jail, wherever you at. Don't call us. Son, what he did was, He called them, but when he called the nigga, he called the trap house actually, the spot. And he had it wired because remember, these are the hottest niggas in the area. So now his first phone call wasn't to his family. I'm gonna call these niggas for bail. They hear him talking on the gate. They wiretapped the phone call, got a warrant, kick open the doors to the trap house. Everybody in jail. That's why that's a rule. You never call nobody. Once you get locked up, you know the rules, man. But see, these dudes don't know the rules no more. The rules done went out the window. Common sense. Forget gang rules. Just common sense. The average dude that you know that's getting to the bag, why is he gonna put his name on a Western Union and you got 2,000 charges? You got a shoot. You know what I'm saying? You got a shooter. You got a money laundering. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like dudes don't think about that, so they get emotional. They'll text something that's crazy, and then in their head they'll create a fake beef. You know what I'm saying? Yo, these niggas, yo, I wish I would, and such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? All that craziness, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you never call from the Fed. Listen, let me tell you something. My man told me best. My man said, Zeke, man, my man got booked. His man got booked. He said, yeah, son, in the I'm like, oh, man. I said, yo, he called you? He said, Zeke, why would he call me for? He know the rules, man. We don't do that. What the fuck he calling me for? I know what to do already. I know how to move the money around and get to the people that can talk to him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know how to get that money around, you know. But he can't be calling, like, you know what I mean? He know the rules. Don't be calling around having conversations about me on them federal phone lines. You know what I'm saying? But see, these dudes don't know that. These dudes, you know what I'm saying? They do too much. Yo, with that being said, man, you know I'm at work. Y'all can leave it in the comments and go back and forth, man. You know, I had 3 good segments. I had the parenting, you know, Cass, he's a bug out for this one. Like, common sense, bro. This ain't New York State. This is the feds, man. Dudes got, you know what I'm saying? It's a new generation. A lot of scammers, a lot of all type of stuff is going on. Why am I gonna put my name on a money gram? You know what I'm saying? That we talk about the feds though. Shout out to my man KR with the AR from Westside St. Louis. He in Indiana joint, you know, tear hair in Indiana. He that Fed joint, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? W Southern Bell, everything Westside St. Louis, you heard? That being said, man, y'all got that conversation in the joint, man. You know what I'm saying? That make no sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like they said in Belly. But Belly was just a good startup joint for common sense, right? Yo, why would you call me from the feds, bro? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You should have had your money right, bro. You should have been... No. It ain't that... No, I'm not going to say that about Cass. What I'm going to say about Cass is you shouldn't have been that involved where your money get tied up in anything, bro. You hear me? With that being said, man, don't be dumb. Peace.